Good day, everyone, and this is Maharlika. Over the past years, nationalism has been evident and can be seen through different perspectives. But what does it really mean? This presentation aims to uncover talks about nationalism through the eyes of the Filipino youth and the Lasallian community. Nationalism is about being a responsible and productive citizen who values the preservation of the country's own culture and tradition above others. This also refers to the awareness of political and societal issues. However, elder people regard the Filipino youth to have neglected their own sense and recognition of culture.
Through the concept of popular nationalism, the Filipino youth voice out their concerns and fight for what they think is right rationally, especially towards those who have power or with ruling status. Also, the youth exhibit social awareness and responsibility towards our country, choosing to patronize our culture instead of others. We can imply that expressing nationalistic acts vary, which may differ from what was done before. With this coming to light, let us see through the perspective of being a Lasallian.
Lasallians are called to follow the steps of Saint John Baptist de La Salle. We are taught to share responsibilities to empower our nation, which is evident through their yearly project of recollections and outreach programs. Receiving a quality education is a power that we possess and that enables us to gain skills and knowledge on gaining self-worth and self-determination, which we can apply in helping our own nation.
That's right. And nationalism as a Lasallian student is something that should be instilled within us, for us to be able to contribute and serve the nation, as we are taught competent knowledge, values, and skills. This was aligned with Jose Rizal's views. We are thinking human beings and posed with facts when making rational judgments for ourselves. That being said, how does that idea of nationalism complement the core values of being a Lasallian, which were the spirit of faith, zeal for service, and communion in mission?
From the core values, we can presume that the three embody what it means to be a responsible citizen. Coupled with the idea of nationalism, the Lasallian core values 1. Ignite our spirit of faith in the people of our nation, especially the youth, and identify the purpose of our faith and how we could share it. 2. Provide service willingly and wholeheartedly to the people with good moral character and know who needs our service and what driving force do we need to properly deliver our initiatives of serving. And lastly, help the people look towards a goal-driven future for the country to have a sustainable future.
Together with nationalism, these three pillars that anchor a Lasallian's character allow the youth to impact the future of the Filipino nation. It tells how we could create better, safer, and more equal spaces for the marginalized stratum of Filipinos. Nationalism, in a sense, is the collective whole of the Lasallian core values. If it's geared towards our country, Lasallian students are nationalistic in nature.
Equipped with this information on nationalism, the group is proposing a project of using comics as a medium to promote nationalism towards our fellow youth entitled Hiraya. Hiraya is an ancient Filipino word, which is a deeper form of the word hope. The comics will be executed on social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram.
Given the current circumstances, the youth has been more engaged in technology and social media platforms. With the use of comics in a digital medium, we wanted to instill the spirit of nationalism to the youth through creative and entertaining illustrations and dialogues, so that even just through their screens and their own space, they would be reminded of what it means to be a true Filipino.
The comics will feature illustrations that tell various stories with a nationalistic and patriotic theme, from simple and menial things such as respect to the flag to compelling stories depicting the concept of bayanihan during natural disasters. Contents of other genres in the form of satire, comedy, and using positive stereotypes will be used to instill nationalism in a different but creative way. Always remember, we are self-determined citizens geared by our own national consciousness. That's it for Maharlika's collaboration on nationalism. Thank you for listening.